We're continuing with our excerpts from Kara's call this week. This is the book 1999, and we have a downloadable audio as well as our thumb drive. The downloadable audio you can also download for $9.99. Kara didn't wait for Kevin to phone her that week, but immediately called after her conversation with her father. "I'm so sorry," he repeated several times. Kevin said into the phone. For 20 minutes, she rehashed the scene over and over again. He gave no advice, only listened. Finally, she ended with, "So I don't know where that leaves me." "Do you mean in your relationship with your father?" "I mean with my father, with the church, with preaching, with my fellowship group, with my future. I am so totally confused and without direction. Kevin, where does that leave me?" He had earned the right to speak because he had always listened, and she still didn't like his response. Not at all. "Where does that leave you?" "Dependent on the Lord." "That's not always such a bad thing, is it?" "Kevin, I hate to say it, but that sounds pretty canned." "Kara, there is no way I could know what you're feeling right now. I admit it. I apologize if I'm sounding trite. I didn't mean to. But I do know a little bit about pain. Mine's not the same as yours. I get that. But almost all my growing up years, I've lived without a father who was there for me. I've done my share of hurting and being empty and praying and wondering why God would allow it. Sorry, Kevin. Sometimes I act like I'm the center of the universe. Not rebuking you, Kara. You honor me by sharing your feelings. Here's my problem, Kevin. I don't know what to do next. Do I assume that I can still keep doing the same things in the church? Should I give up the idea of pastoring because my father doesn't approve? Yeah, it's tough. I don't know. Maybe just keep doing the things you were doing. Journal, maybe keep your dreams alive that way. Journal about the things you think an ideal church would look like. Think about your pastoral gifts and envision how you see yourself in leadership. I could do that, but it might be just too discouraging. I mean, will I ever have any use for the information once I write it down? I don't know. But if you come up with something, I'd love for you to share it with me. And that's not being rebellious or getting ahead of God. I suppose it might be. A little confused on it myself. But for now, why don't we just think of it as a way for you to act in faith, believing that God will ultimately fulfill what he said he would do through you.